U.S. visas and green cards remain one of the most discussed and misunderstood topics in immigration today. Every year, millions of people apply with hope, expectations, and plans for a better future, yet many are surprised by delays, rejections, and long periods of silence. Understanding how the system really works is the first step toward making better decisions. One of the biggest misconceptions is that all visas follow the same timeline. In reality, each visa category is processed differently. Tourist visas, student visas, work visas, and family-based visas all go through separate review systems. Some are processed quickly, while others depend on annual limits, background checks, and country-specific quotas. Green cards follow an even more complex structure. Employment-based green cards, family-sponsored green cards, and humanitarian green cards each have their own waiting lists. For some applicants, the wait is measured in months. For others, it can take many years. This difference often depends not on the applicant's qualifications, but on visa caps set by law. Visa backlogs are another major issue. When demand exceeds the number of visas available, cases are placed in a queue. This backlog grows when application numbers increase or when processing resources are limited. Applicants often feel frustrated because their case status does not change for long periods, even when everything is submitted correctly. Many people assume that delays mean a problem with their application. This is not always true. Delays can occur due to internal reviews, security clearances, or administrative processing. These steps are routine but time-consuming, and applicants are rarely given detailed explanations. Green card applicants face additional challenges. Priority dates, visa bulletins, and category movements can change suddenly. A category that was moving fast last year may slow down without warning. This uncertainty makes long-term planning difficult, especially for families and workers. Another common mistake is relying on unofficial information. Social media rumors, unverified agents, and misleading videos can create false expectations. Immigration decisions are made based on law and policy, not promises. Following official sources and understanding the basics protects applicants from disappointment and fraud. Work visa applicants should also understand the employer's role. Even if an applicant qualifies, delays or errors on the employer's side can affect the case. Compliance, paperwork accuracy, and timing all matter. Family-based immigration remains a strong pathway, but it is not always fast. Immediate relatives may experience shorter waits, while other family categories face long backlogs. Knowing the correct category is essential. The most important advice for any visa or green card applicant is preparation. Submitting complete, accurate documents and responding quickly to official requests can prevent unnecessary delays. Patience is also critical, as the process often moves slower than expected. The U.S. immigration system is legal, structured, and procedural. It is not designed for speed, but for review and verification. Understanding this reality helps applicants stay calm and focused during the process. This channel aims to share realistic, honest information so viewers can make informed choices. Immigration is a journey, not a shortcut, and being informed is your strongest advantage. While many people focus only on visa approval or denial, what truly shapes the U.S. immigration experience is what happens after an application is submitted. The waiting period is often the most difficult part, and understanding what goes on behind the scenes can reduce confusion and unrealistic expectations. One major factor affecting both visa and green card cases is workload distribution. U.S. immigration offices handle millions of applications each year, and not all offices process cases at the same speed. Some locations receive far more applications than others, creating uneven timelines. This means two applicants with identical cases may experience very different waiting periods. Another issue is priority shifting. Immigration authorities frequently reassign resources based on government priorities. When attention shifts to one category, others may slow down. This is especially noticeable in green card categories, where employment-based and family-based cases can move at different speeds depending on policy focus. Visa interviews also play a critical role. Limited interview slots at U.S. embassies and consulates can create bottlenecks. Even if paperwork is approved, applicants may wait months just to schedule an interview. Staffing shortages, security requirements, and administrative capacity all contribute to this delay. Administrative processing is another misunderstood step. When a case enters administrative processing, it does not automatically mean something is wrong. This stage often involves additional checks, verification of information, or internal reviews. Unfortunately, there is no fixed timeline for this phase, and updates are usually limited. Green card applicants must also understand the importance of maintaining status. For those applying from within the United States, remaining in lawful status during the waiting period is essential. Even small violations can have serious consequences later, regardless of how strong the underlying application may be. Many applicants underestimate the impact of country-specific limits. Immigration law places caps on the number of green cards issued to applicants from each country. When demand from certain countries is high, backlogs grow. This is one of the main reasons some applicants wait far longer than others despite having similar qualifications. Another common challenge is change in personal circumstances. Marriage, job changes, or travel during the process can affect a case. Applicants should always report changes accurately and seek proper guidance before making decisions that could impact their application. Technology has improved parts of the system, but it has also introduced new challenges. Online filings, digital records, and automated reviews help efficiency, yet system errors and delays still occur. Applicants should regularly save copies of submissions and confirmations. One of the most important lessons for visa and green card applicants is patience combined with awareness. Constantly checking case status without understanding the process can increase stress. Instead, learning how the system works allows applicants to respond appropriately when action is needed. Preparation does not end after submission. Staying alert to official notices, responding on time, and avoiding misinformation are critical throughout the waiting period. Immigration is a long-term process that rewards consistency and careful attention. The U.S. immigration system is not personal, emotional, or flexible. It operates on rules, limits, and procedures. Understanding this reality helps applicants stay focused and realistic. This channel exists to provide clarity, not false hope. By understanding how visas and green cards are processed, applicants can protect themselves from mistakes, frustration, and unnecessary stress. As applicants move deeper into the U.S. visa and green card process, expectations often begin to clash with reality. By this stage, many people have already waited months or even years, and frustration starts to grow. Understanding how to navigate this phase is essential for protecting your case and your future plans. One of the biggest challenges at this stage is emotional decision-making. Long waits can push applicants into rushed choices, such as switching categories, changing employers, or relying on unverified advice. These decisions, when made without full understanding, can reset timelines or complicate cases further. For green card applicants, visa bulletin movements can be misleading. A category moving forward does not guarantee immediate approval. Processing still depends on case readiness, background checks, and final review. Some applicants assume progress means completion, only to face additional delays. Another reality many people face is silence from immigration authorities. Lack of updates does not mean a case has been forgotten. Many applications remain in review even when the online status does not change. This is normal, though difficult, and understanding this helps manage stress. Work-based applicants often experience changes beyond their control. Company restructuring, layoffs, or policy shifts can affect sponsorship. Even strong applications depend on employer stability, making backup planning an important part of the process. Family-based applicants face emotional strain as well. Separation from loved ones, missed milestones, and long-distance planning are common realities. Immigration is not only a legal process but also a personal one, requiring patience and resilience. Another overlooked factor is timing. Applying too late, responding slowly, or missing deadlines can create setbacks. Immigration systems operate on strict timelines, and even minor delays in response can have long-term effects. Many applicants also ask whether changing lawyers or agents can speed up their case. In most situations, representation does not change processing speed. What matters most is accuracy, eligibility, and timing. Promises of guaranteed results should always be viewed with caution. The most successful applicants are those who remain informed, organized, and realistic. They track documents, follow official guidance, and avoid unnecessary changes during processing. Stability is often more valuable than speed. Immigration outcomes are influenced by law, quotas, and procedures, not personal effort alone. Recognizing this helps applicants avoid self-blame and stay focused on what they can control. The goal of this series is to explain the full truth behind U.S. visas and green cards. Not to discourage, but to prepare. Immigration is possible, but it requires patience, clarity, and informed decisions. By understanding these realities, applicants can protect their time, resources, and future. Staying informed is not optional, it is essential.